going on? So I need to press. Where are they? My heater's running in the background. So I don't know how loud that is, but. So I decided to screw the sign down. It screwed down really nicely. I didn't use any epoxy, but got these screw heads, and then I had some used 30-06 rounds from my M1 Garand, and I cut them with a pipe cutter, and then I'm press fitting them over the head. It's to hide the ugly screw head, but give it some character as well. So I'm kind of fighting with a clamp. It's going well. I did two over here. They expanded over the head really well, and they're holding on tight. So now I got to reach in and get these ones. I only have one clamp that can do that, where I have it flipped upside down so that the shoe is not turning on the face of the round. So well, I take that back. I don't think I cleaned these out good enough. That one might work. I'm going to leave that up a little bit. I'm going to press onto it first, and then I can just take some rubber tipped gloves and turn this in. The hole is already made, so it should be easy to thread in. Okay, that one worked really well. Hopefully the other ones I don't have to do that with. If I was smart, I would have started from the inside out. Should work. I think I'm going to start off by pressing down with the screw. I like that pushed on a little more than the other ones. Alright. That one I gotta clean again. So when I cut this with the little pipe cutter, I use this to deburr it, give it a tiny little bevel, and that allows it to push on easier. At my house? Oh, you are. No, I didn't bring intention on. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Okay, sounds good. Anyway. These are pressing on really nice. pretty happy with it so far. It's kind of this one's gonna be tricky. That's that's a lot hanging off the table. Let's see. Well, I wish I could hammer these on. This clamp is not light, and neither is the sign. In fact, there's so many layers of polyurethane on it. I think it gained 10 pounds just alone in that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's gonna be close. Oh, shit. Excuse my French. I don't want that to scratch. I have repainted this sign like 7 times. I'm very much over it. Alright. I'm probably gonna I'll make sure these are tight, maybe upstairs or in the basement on a rug, so nothing gets scratched. But if I can just get them installed out here, that would be awesome. So this is for my friend, one of my best buds there. His name's Stevie. Stevie is a veteran. He was in the bomb squad, defusing bombs. And he's out now. He's a single dad, and he's got his own business called SoCon. And he absolutely crushes it. He does windows, sidings, and doors. And it is, hands down, best quality work I've ever seen. Definitely takes pride. He's a one-man show. It always blows my mind seeing the stuff that goes on, but meanwhile running his own thing and building my welding shop, and he's here countless days till 10:30 at night in the dark with me, working on it. So he's the MVP, that's for sure. I was making this for his birthday, but I missed it. Started off with this sign that was supposed to be this big, or this big. Of course, that wasn't good enough. So now it's 42 inches long. And then I did this wood backing. This was a maple out on my property that I was when I was wood processing 2 years ago. I noticed just as I was about to put it on the wood processor that the end of it had this really cool black lines in it. So I set it aside, put it through the sawmill. I've got a band sawmill. I also have an Alaskan sawmill, but and I had this awesome spalting, like these it looks like Sharpie, just very, very prominent marbling, and it just looks so cool. So I used an entire board on this, ripped it all through my table saw, and I didn't do any stain. I just did a polyurethane. I love the thick clear coat. I'm a natural wood kind of person. I don't like stains and stuff. I mean, I don't mind it. What I hate is paint. I'm fine with stains. Some of those are really cool. I do quite a bit of staining, but paint, no way. Someone's like, "Oh, I want to paint the kitchen." No, I'll take natural wood cabinets all day. My family owns a lumber yard that's been in the family since my great grandfather. Then my grandfather owned it, and they sold it to my uncle. And my dad was a master carpenter, and my brothers are carpenters, and so we all have grown up ever since we were little, riding around on the forklifts at the mill with my grandfather. When we'd stop in, say hi, we'd raid the candy drawer in the office, and then we'd get to ride around on the forklifts with him, getting orders lined up. And so being able to make stuff with wood is very close to the heart of my family. Now, I'm a welder and fabricator by trade. I have my own business here in Pembroke, New Hampshire. But before I went to welding school, I only liked the artistic side of welding. I had no goals to be an iron worker or pipe welder or boiler maker, but I've done all that. Now I do all miscellaneous repair. I love the variety. So I could be on an excavator one day, doing a truck frame the next, making a sign, not one of these. This is no profit. But I could be out on Lake Winnipesaukee mobile welding, doing a aluminum pontoon repair because someone beached it, sunk it. So I do make skid steer saws, and it's winter, so I make plows. I sell skid steer quick attach plates. I do everything. I love to do everything. When someone shows up and says, "Hey, this is broken," I like being the go-to to knowing I can take something broken and make it right again. So, but with stuff like this, I get to do my passion of just using my brain and coming up with creative ways to use my hands and my skills. So well, those are all on. I'm gonna grab a pair of clamps. Hopefully I got some rubber ones. So if you hang tight, I'm gonna try and tighten these a little. I don't have any with the rubber tips on it, but I think I can delicately turn it with this. Small enough I'll be able to feel how much I'm applying to it. Boy, I'd like to fix a couple of these. So to straighten these out, you got to put the shoe of the clamp beyond the direction in which you want it to go. So if you want it to move this way to straighten it out, then you put the shoe of the turning Acme screw on the back side of it. Forces that edge to go in. So. Alright, so there's nothing perfect about it. That's what's perfect. Created by the hands of a human being. Perfectly imperfect. But, like me, so close to perfect it scares me. I think I want to straighten that bullet and that one. I think I'm going to do those in the rug. I don't want to get any more dirty prints on it. I'll take a picture or video afterwards. Ugh. What do you guys think? Pretty neat? I like it. And like I said, I love the spalting. Like, look how exact those marks lines are. Now this is the in-between stage of rotting and still being a solid tree. Look at that one right there. That is so cool.